So as you guys know, everybody went to Fanatic Fest this week, right? Everybody. It seems like everybody went there. Active players, non-active players, like everybody was there. But apparently Dennis Rodman, MJ's former Chicago Bulls teammate, also attended Fanatics Fest. Excuse me. And during his visit, he made some comments, and we got the video for y'all, where I was like, okay, now this disrespect is getting out of hand. Like the way LeBron always gets disrespected by players is just out of control right now.
The debate surrounding LeBron James just exploded again, and this time it wasn't sparked by a former teammate, a rival, or even today's NBA. It came from one of the most feared defenders basketball has ever seen, and his comments have fans completely divided. Within minutes, the reaction spread everywhere. But what he said, and why so many people can't stop arguing about it, might surprise you. Stay with us, because this story only gets more controversial from here. For years, many fans have called LeBron one of the most unstoppable players to ever step on an NBA court. But now, one defensive legend has challenged that narrative in a way that has reignited one of basketball's biggest what-if debates. Some believe he made a fair point. Others think he couldn't be more wrong. Either way, the basketball world is talking, and there's much more to this story than the viral headlines suggest. Before this debate gets buried beneath the next major NBA headline, let's break down exactly what was said, why it has sparked such a massive reaction, and what it could mean for one of the greatest legacy debates in basketball history. And before we dive in, let us know your opinion in the comments. Do you think Dennis Rodman could have made life incredibly difficult for LeBron James in a head-to-head matchup? Or do you think LeBron would still have found a way to dominate? Your answer might be more controversial than you think.
So this is the post, and I'm going to play the audio for y'all. It says, Dennis Rodman says LeBron James is probably the easiest guy he'd guard in his life. What? The easiest guy he'd guard in his life?
The controversy ignited at Fanatics Fest, where the biggest names in basketball, current stars, NBA legends, analysts, and media personalities gathered for one of the year's most talked about events. But the moment that stole the spotlight came when Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan's former Chicago Bulls teammate and one of the greatest defenders in NBA history, took the stage. During a live Q&A, Rodman was asked one explosive question: how would he match up against LeBron James? His response was immediate, bold, and within minutes, it had basketball fans battling across social media.
LeBron's probably the easiest guy I ever guarded in my life. I'll put it to that. I ain't lying. He's the easiest guy I can guard. I don't think he has no medians probably to his size. He's like 6'10", or 6'6", and stuff like that. But that don't mean anything. I'll make him go left all day long. I'll make him shoot that damn jump shot, but he ain't worth shit. So, but I love LeBron. LeBron's done great things in this world, man. I love LeBron, man. He's a great player.
Rodman didn't hesitate. Looking straight at the crowd, he claimed LeBron James would have been one of his easier defensive assignments. Laughing, he added that he'd simply force LeBron left and dare him to settle for jump shots. The crowd erupted, and within minutes, the clip was dominating social media and reigniting one of the NBA's fiercest debates.
Yo, did y'all hear what Dennis Rodman was saying just now? He said LeBron James would be the easiest guy I ever guarded. I would just force him to go left and force him to make a jump shot, which he can't shoot for shit.
But the most revealing moment came just seconds later. After his bold take, Rodman appeared to soften the impact, quickly adding, "But I love LeBron. He's done great things for the world. He's a great player." That sharp contrast immediately caught fans' attention. Many believed his first answer reflected his true basketball opinion, while the follow-up showed genuine respect for LeBron's legacy and career.
Did y'all just hear the disrespect out of Dennis Rodman's mouth? This is crazy. Somebody said Rodman has no... Exactly. Dennis Rodman has no filter. And if you notice, At the end, he kind of caught himself and then went back into the playbook like most NBA players do when they kind of give each other props. So let me play it for y'all again and notice how he catches himself at the end like, oh, snap, I wasn't supposed to say that. Like, that's taking it a little bit too far. And then he comes back and goes, oh, but I love LeBron. LeBron is great. So watch, pay attention to the end of it.
LeBron's probably the easiest guy I ever gone in my life. I put it there. I ain't lying. He's the easiest guy I could guard. I don't think he has obedience probably.
The clip didn't just go viral. It reopened a debate Rodman has been making for years. Older interviews quickly resurfaced, showing him arguing that LeBron's offensive game is more dependent on size, strength, and athleticism than elite post moves or advanced footwork. Rodman even claimed Scottie Pippen could have made life difficult for LeBron before he ever needed to switch onto him. Rodman also pointed out that today's NBA offers far more spacing than the era he played in, while acknowledging that LeBron's size, power, and athleticism are exactly what make him so dominant. Those comments instantly split the basketball world. To be clear, Rodman never questioned LeBron's all-time greatness or his status as the NBA's all-time leading scorer. He was talking about one specific scenario, a one-on-one matchup with no screens, switches, double teams, or coaching adjustments. That's why the argument refuses to die. LeBron supporters believe his strength would overwhelm Rodman near the rim, while Rodman supporters argue his elite positioning, relentless motor, and defensive instincts allowed him to shut down even bigger, stronger stars. The debate only grows hotter when LeBron's post-game enters the conversation, with critics claiming it relies more on power than refined footwork, often comparing it to the polished low-post skills of Kobe Bryant and Hakeem Olajuwon. Supporters argue that results matter more than style, and that's exactly where Rodman's comments landed. He wasn't attacking LeBron's legacy. He was giving his opinion based on the Hall of Fame defenders and matchups he faced. Agree or disagree, one thing is undeniable. The debate exploded. Rodman's credibility comes from battling giants like Shaquille O'Neal. Whether against the Orlando Magic or Los Angeles Lakers, he repeatedly held his ground using leverage, timing, positioning, and relentless effort despite the massive size disadvantage. That's why many believe he could have made life difficult for LeBron in a physical matchup. At Fanatics Fest, Rodman revealed his game plan, force LeBron left, and dare him to win with jump shots. That strategy immediately divided basketball fans, especially since similar approaches have appeared before. Supporters often point to the 2011 NBA Finals, when the Dallas Mavericks, as former Maverick Brendan Haywood has discussed, focused on limiting LeBron's drives and forcing perimeter shots. Others reference the 2007 NBA Finals, where the San Antonio Spurs packed the paint, gave LeBron more space on the outside, and made every trip to the rim a battle. Whether those examples prove Rodman's point remains fiercely debated, but they've only added more fuel to an argument that refuses to die. That defensive blueprint is still debated today, but it remains one of the NBA's most talked about game plans. Fans also love revisiting another iconic moment, when Kobe Bryant accepted the challenge of guarding LeBron one-on-one late in an NBA All-Star game. Despite being deep into his career, while LeBron was in his Miami Heat prime, Kobe stayed locked in defensively. LeBron called for a screen, Kobe fought through it, then chased him down and blocked the jumper from behind, creating one of the event's most replayed highlights. Some see it as proof of Kobe's elite defensive instincts, while others argue an all-star game can't be compared to playoff basketball. Another name frequently mentioned is Jonathan Simmons, whose incredible journey, from reportedly paying around $150 to attend an Austin Spurs G League tryout after working regular jobs, to the NBA, made him an underdog story. During one matchup with LeBron, Simmons applied relentless on-ball pressure, stayed in front, and forced a turnover without immediate help. The clip quickly went viral, and supporters of Rodman's argument still point to moments like that as evidence that relentless defensive pressure can trouble even an all-time great. Others argue that a few memorable possessions can't outweigh LeBron James' 2 decades of dominance, which is exactly why this debate refuses to die. Dennis Rodman's comments didn't just go viral. They reignited one of basketball's greatest what-if questions. Could a prime Rodman really slow down a prime LeBron? Instead of arguing over rings and statistics, fans are once again debating styles, eras, and impossible matchups. At the same time, veteran NBA insiders also fueled fresh speculation by linking LeBron to the Philadelphia 76ers. Although reports suggested such a move appeared unlikely due to family considerations and the life he has built in Southern California. That only sparked another heated discussion, with some believing family should come first, while others argue another championship chase could justify a major move. That's what makes LeBron different. Every opinion, every rumor, and every comment from an NBA legend instantly becomes headline news. Rodman shared his honest basketball perspective based on his Hall of Fame defensive career, and the entire basketball world is still arguing over it. Since we'll never see a prime Rodman versus prime LeBron showdown, the debate may never have a definitive answer. And that's part of what makes basketball so great. Now it's your turn. Was Rodman right? Or would LeBron have found a way to dominate? Drop your take in the comments below. I want to hear both sides. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash the like button, subscribe to Hoop Lab, and turn on notifications so you never miss the biggest NBA debates, breaking stories, and basketball controversies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.